Outstanding. I mean, just even some of those at bats, they were down in the count. You know, that's the old, you know, too close to take, just protect the plate. No, 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 no. We do that. It's 1-0 them still in that inning. Just a number of just really, really good discipline at bats, because if you just go start chasing Gausman at all with the split and stuff, he's too good. And you gotta be disciplined, and that inning was phenomenal.
Volpe had some success today. He also had some success in game one of the series. Just overall, what have you seen from him? Anything look different?
Oh yeah,
from him at the plate. What looks different to you?
Yeah, just nice and easy, making his move easy, and that's what he's capable of. Like, you know, that pop the other way, that's not, you know, that's a nice easy swing. That's what he is when he's on time with his move and just making an easy swing. You know, that's what happens. So, you know, back-to-back days of really good at bats for him, and hopefully continue it in this second one.
Seemed like they made Fried work early in this one, and then he kind of found his way. What adjustments did he make that allowed him to just settle in?
Yeah, you know, in a lot of ways, another kind of a grind for him again. You know, but look up, 6 runs, 6 innings, 1 run. He just kind of finds a way. And again, I think it just goes back to there's so many different ways he can beat you within a certain game. So depending what he has on that day, he can lean on a lot of different things. So it was a little bit of a grind for him early, but he's hard to square up, you know, in the end. And when he starts getting in the strike zone consistently how he wants, he's gonna make it tough on you.
Gary,
you've mentioned a few times now that Max has grinded through some really good lines. Like, is that a skill in and of itself, or more a product of his arsenal?
Yeah, I think it's both. I think it's the range of the arsenal and the amount of ways. The way I put it, you just can't get a beat on him. You know, that's the way I look at it as a hitter. You know, it's just hard to really get a beat on him. It's why he's been able to generate so much weak contact over the years. And then, you know, but also the kind of confidence and fortitude to just kind of keep making pitches. So it's pretty impressive when you can do that.
who else? Take a couple more. Max and Dan.
Have you seen anything different with Wells lately at the plate, or is this just the results finally coming out? Because I feel like he's hit the ball hard.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I feel like he had a couple games there where I felt like he didn't swing great necessarily. You know, he had for all the at bats in that inning, or he hit the double in that inning. His might have been the best. You know, coming back, I think he was down 0-2 or 1-2 as well, and just ends up with what, a 9, 10, 11 pitch at bat. Doesn't try to do too much. Finally gets a pitch in the center of the plate and nails it. So that's what he does well. You know, even when he's going through a stretch where he's not having great at bats, man, that key at bat, he's got the ability to really lock in. Whether it's a tough lefty in a big spot, you know, because he's patient. He doesn't get bigger than himself, and that was a classic situation of that.
Dan to the right.
Aaron, to put Ben Rice behind the plate there in the ninth, is that just to get him an inning there if you ever need him, or what was that?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, Tanner's always on me to let's, you know. So, more than anything, he catches almost every day. Like he does all his work. So, you know, anytime we have a game like this, if we can get him in there, you know, going to try to do that.
Last one, Jorge.
Aaron, just with Volpe, you mentioned he's free and easy. On Friday, I think you mentioned his BP looked different. Is that what you were referring to? Just do you notice that kind of stuff? Just
oh yeah, I feel like I see Anthony very well and notice it when he's got it going a little bit, and I feel like he knows himself a lot better now, and he's starting to understand it and really feel it when he gets a little out of whack and correcting better. So that's what he's capable of.